Hey, welcome to match number 2 of the 2024 WCBTour Championships. Who do we have here this week?
That's right. This match, we have our number 6 seed, Matt Harms from Mission, BC, taking on our number 11 seed, Dwayne Gelardi from Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Yeah, Matt Harms, our 2023 Tour champion, defending his title, so looking out to come out real hot here.
That's right. Both of these bowlers, it's their third appearance here at the WCBT Tour Championships, and they both have something to prove today.
Yeah, we're expecting a lot of strikes in this match.
All right, here we go. We got match number 2 of the Tour Finals. We have our number 6 seed versus Matt Harms versus our number 11 seed, Dwayne Gelardi. Matt is the higher seed, and he asked Dwayne to throw the first ball. So, here we go.
Both of these bowlers, it's their third appearance here at the Tour Finals, and Matt loves this tournament. His first 2 appearances, he finished second and first. He's our reigning champion.
Yep. Yeah, our 2023 Tour champion. If you're here and live in location watching, you got a program with his picture on it. So Dwayne, little miss to the right here in this first frame.
Punches out the middle on ball 2. So a mark here will win frame 1 for Matt.
Every frame in this match is worth $50.
Cleans it up for 15. We have seen 15 win frames before.
Yeah, it's important to get every stick. All right, like we said, our reigning champion up here for his first frame of the 2024 iteration.
And he throws a strike, frame 1, to get things going. Matt Harms had a great season this year, missing the cut at Autumn Open, but then making it at TPC, where he finished tied for 12th, and he had his big run at the Manitoba Open, where he ended up finishing second.
Yeah, he had 2 great events. He had a little bit of a rocky season. I heard he had a bit of a shoulder injury, so hopefully he's recovered over that summer here. Obviously 2 strikes to start this one off. He's in good form.
Dwayne Gelardi from Winnipeg, he also had a great season where he qualified for 4 out of the 5 events. The only one he missed was the Heritage Traditional.
Yeah, where he was 36th, just out of the bubble.
Yeah. His big run of the year was Regina Classic, where he ended up tied for 3rd.
Put a solid season. So he's down 2-0 to start this match. Just kind of a little bit all over the place. It's a lot of getting prepped and ready for this tournament, and it's all 10 frames. That's all you get.
It's 13 on his head pin. So he's going down 2 frames to nothing to Matt. That double to start.
Dwayne is the proud champion of the Quebec Classic, a fairly new tournament that started up in Gatineau here a few years ago. He was a 2023 champion. He's was the Manitoba Open champion before it was part of the WCBT, its inaugural season.
In 2023, he won the Master Singles.
Yep.
Another headpin for him, playing a little tight. He's definitely one of the ones in the game that has a really solid mental game and can push through moments like this. He's come back from deficits before, but you also definitely don't want to give your opponent too much of a head start in that skins game.
Yeah, especially like we said, the reigning champion. He loves this tournament. He loves the pins game format. I think he's a big fan of this bowling center. So.
In 2019, Matt finished second to Adam Weber, where they actually had a 5-5 split in the final, and Matt lost by 10 pins in the scratch part of it. And then last year, he ended up beating Rylan Willier through a 3:08 in the final to win 7 frames.
That was Rylan had the heat streak. I think he won like 20 frames in a row or something like that. Yeah, he had a phenomenal tour finals. But yeah, Matt going up for needs a mark to take home the third frame of the game.
Gets a push on the corner to get frame 3 as well, so he is going to take $150 so far and those 3 points. Matt Harms is second all-time overall in the skins one. He's won 45 frames, now 48, and second all-time in the money one. He's cashed in $8,150 before this event in his first 2 appearances.
Yeah, he's throwing bombs. All right, so we were talking about Dwayne's perseverance. This is where you're going to see Dwayne dig in. Never gives up. He's one of those players that he's not beat till it's mathematically over.
That's right. Gets it over to the right pocket, throws that strike, so frame 4 will be a carryover.
There, a little more of what we expected. Get some of those butterflies out, gain that first strike here of your game. Dwayne's known very much for his accuracy. He's 95% on the middle in his previous tournament in this tour finals.
Yeah, he doesn't miss very often. He's worked a lot on his technique. Puts in a lot of hours of practice. 7 in frame 5.
Yeah. So
Strike percentage usually is just hovering over 50%, but we're not seeing that carry over today.
three splits, 3 punches in 5 frames.
Gets the big side. So any mark is going to win this frame for Matt, which will give him a 5-0 lead in the points because of that carryover in frame 4. And if it does come down to the 5-5 split, with that 4-bagger working, he has quite an advantage in the pinfall.
Yeah. It's just the luck of a little bit of the mismatch. Dwayne just starting out a little slow, and Matt gets that push on the turkey. All of a sudden, he has all the confidence.
Another right pocket shot wins frame 5 plus that carryover, so he is officially up 5 frames to none.
Yeah.
Has $250 in his pocket so far.
That's a Yahtzee. Five of a kind.
See if he can keep the win going here. Just all over that right-hand side.
Yep. Like we said in the intro here, both these players traveled to this tournament. Matt Harms being out of Mission, BC, and Dwayne being out of Winnipeg. They both had to travel to this location, and they were ready and practicing for several hours here before we got to this TV time.
I do like both of these players on their player profile. Dwayne Gelardi for delivery, 4-step mostly, and over on Matt's side, delivery, hook mainly, backup sometimes accidental. Both of them a little bit feel maybe involved in that.
Definitely feel bowlers. Yeah, so unfortunately, this match is already over. Matt Harms, the reigning champion, taking 6 points right out of the first 6 frames. So Dwayne will be playing for a little bit of honor here and trying to take some money home.
Still $200 up there for the last 4 frames. Dwayne's going to not want to leave empty-handed, so
Nope.
see if we can put some pressure on Matt in those 4 frames. That's a great shot.
That was the ball he was looking for.
Such a smooth delivery.
Yeah.
Nice into the pocket. But when it's already over in the 6th frame, it becomes a little bit easier to take a little bit of that pressure off and just throw the smooth shot.
Yeah. And just knowing the competitor in Dwayne, he's already looking at next year.
That's right. This is unfortunately the 2nd year in a row that he's out in the first round, as last year he threw a 293 round 1, but lost 6 frames to 4 to Justin Langrock, who threw a 318.
Yeah.
And now today,
Dwayne's ran into some hot hands.
he's run into some hot ones.
Yeah.
Matt probably putting up a 300 here as well.
Yeah.
Great corner spare there.
But Dwayne takes home $50 there, and we got $150 yet to play for in this game. So even though we know Matt will be moving on, some cash on hand still going on. Both these players are close in age too. They're only 3 years apart. Probably been on the tour roughly the same amount of time too. They've been pretty much since the WCBT started. These guys have been touring.
Familiar faces across the country with resumes to back them up.
Oh yeah, representing their provinces as well in all the association nationals and all that good stuff.
A 5 spare there for Matt, so that'll give Dwayne an opportunity if he throws a strike here to get another $50 in his pocket. Oh, and just a little heavy.
So we'll just hit it on little fun facts about these guys. Matt Harms officially has a 440 high, but he's thrown a 450 before, just maybe in practice.
And a high triple 1050.
Yeah.
Dwayne has 1 450 to his name, 1142 for a high triple, 2520 for a high 8.
Yeah. Pretty solid play.
He cleans up his split in 8. So Matt will take that frame as well, going up 7 frames to 1.
Yep. Both favorite foods, pasta. Pasta originated. We kind of expect that from Dwayne. He has a little bit of Italian in him for sure.
And his Italian shirt.
That is a great thing about this sport lately, the sublimation, that you get to see the personalities of the players revealed in their shirts or representing their provinces in their shirts.
Dwayne's favorite center, St. James, the host of the Manitoba Open, one of the stops on the WCBT Tour.
Yep.
All right, he threw a spare in frame 9, so a strike here will win another frame for Matt. And just another little misstep there.
Yeah.
Pushed it a little out to the right.
So best he can do is carry over this frame, forcing a $100 10th frame. I think that's one thing we've done well with the WCBT is bring in some good cash for these players that make all this travel. There is some travel allowances for the players that have to get here, but most of them are obviously playing for the prize pool.
All right, frame 9 is a carryover. So this one will be worth $100, 2 points. Dwayne's going to be looking to get that money. A headpin split, or headpin 7 for Matt. So any kind of mark here will give Dwayne those 2 frames.
Now, as a player, do you feel that Matt Harms maybe took his foot off the gas after he got that 6th one? Yeah.
I mean, the 1 and 7 was a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
And then I think the adrenaline started to catch up a little. It got a little quick in frame 8, pushed it out in frame 9, and then ending with that head pin. But
focusing to make sure he got it on middle and ends up with the head pin.
Cleans it up for 15. So any mark here gives Dwayne another $100. Makes his trip out a little bit worthwhile at least.
Yeah.
Currently he's sitting at $1,000 total in his Tour Championship appearances, but looking to make that $1,100. Throws the late falling corner, wins the frame. Obviously won't be enough to get out of the round, but earns himself another $150.
Yeah. Giving a 7-3 win for Mr. Matt Harms, our reigning 2023 Tour champion. We'll be moving on to the next round. So Matt will be moving on to play our number 2 seed, Mark Miller, the winner of the Autumn Open.
And there's the finish that Dwayne was looking for the whole game. Finally came in the 10th frame, was able to loosen up a little bit and be able to just throw that great shot. So this game will end 7 frames to 3.
Wow, what an amazing match. Matt Harms coming out hot with a 6-bagger, taking down 6 points right away, ended up taking it 7-3. Tough run for Dwayne Gelardi, but he's already looking forward to next year, I'm sure.
That's right. It's hard when you go up against last year's champion because he already has that rolling ahead. In our next match here, we have Tyler McLean from Williams Lake, BC, taking on Len Anseth from Cut Knife, Saskatchewan.
Yeah, obviously Tyler's new to this. Len's been here before. Len's quick player. We'll see how that plays out on Tyler.
That's right. It's going to be a pretty even match. Tyler's our number 7 seed and Len's our number 10. So they're pretty even in the standings over the course of the season. So it could be anyone's game.
Yeah. Match number 3. It's Tour Finals. Here we go.